Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to be talking about some items you should take to Alaska. Now, Alaska cruise season has already begun. There's a couple ships out there right now already sailing. I know Princess is. Royal Caribbean's going to start in May. I'll be on one of their first cruises to Alaska. So I thought we'd go over some things that you should take with you. There are a lot of people that have never sailed to Alaska before. They don't know what to expect. You can expect all kinds of weather up there. You don't know. Last year we went in August. Now I checked the weather right up to the day we left and it was showing rain, rain, rain. So I went out and bought all this rain gear for all of us. And guess what? They had a heat wave when we were there. So we didn't need any of our rain gear, but I did use a lot of the stuff because it was cold up on the cruise deck, on the top deck. We sailed into the fjord, so it was cold there. And it was cold one morning when we hiked out to the Nugget Falls because we had an early hike at like 7:38 in the morning. So it was cool then, but the rest of the ports were pretty warm. We didn't even wear a jacket. So I'm just going to go over some things. This probably depends on what month you're going to sail in. I'm going to be sailing in May. My husband and I years ago went in May and it poured down and rained and was freezing the whole time. So now they say it doesn't rain that much in May. So I'm going to be prepared for whatever the weather is. I'm going to try to pack for it. So here's some of the things that you should bring. Some of these are regardless of the weather. So the first thing is binoculars. Now I got these little travel ones. And oh, by the way, I'm going to post in the comments a link to every one of these items. These are mostly all on Amazon. I don't get any money from Amazon. I'm not trying to promote them, but this is where I've bought most of these items I'm showing you, and I will put the link in the description in case you want to go look at it. So the first one is travel binoculars, and these came in really handy. They're compact, so they have a little strap so you can put them around your neck. And we really got, to see through these really good. I'll put some pictures up here. We did see eagles and bears and whales spouting off the sides of our ship. So you do want to take some binoculars with you. No matter what the weather is, take your binoculars. Number two, I suggest a travel umbrella. Now this one from Amazon says it is windproof. Now I've never really used it in the wind, but I had one I had bought from Amazon and I returned it because it wasn't a very good one. So this one says windproof. I'm going to take it with us again. We didn't need it last time, but I took it and we'll see if it's really windproof. But it's a smaller one, easier to pack in your suitcase. The next thing I found on Amazon, was a waterproof backpack. Now these come in all different colors. It has a place right here where you can put a drink. I carried my umbrella in there, so you could carry your umbrella or a drink. You can put your cell phone in here if you want. My phone does fit in there, and it's a pretty good size one. But I didn't put it in there. There's pockets on the inside, so that you can put items in zipper pockets and this here. So and it goes pretty deep way down. And then there's another zipper pocket in the front. So this was waterproof. So I carried this with me the whole time. So I'll have that in the link before. There's also a compartment up here that opens up on the inside. So lots of compartments. I wore this in the front of me, because when you're in port and things, you should wear this in the front so it slings over. You can adjust the strap to either side you want it on. You can put it behind you or in front of you, but I suggest carrying it in front of you, especially if you're in ports looking at shops or something so you don't get pickpocketed. I always carry things at the front. Now my son did have a waterproof backpack also. I'll put some pictures up here of his. I don't have his handy to show you, but I will show you in the picture for the men which waterproof backpack he took. He fit 2 bottles in his. His was a large one he carried that would hold jackets and things for us. So I think his was a Columbia. You'll see it in the picture, and I'll look up where I got that, and I will post that backpack also. Another thing you should bring is a waterproof jacket or water resistant jacket. Now I found this jacket that I absolutely love on Amazon. It folds up in this little bag right here. Let's see if I can get it out of here real quick and show you. I haven't used this bag since I got it, but if you wanted to fold this up and put in your luggage, it's really handy. Now this comes in different colors. And I'll show you some pictures in the video here of me wearing this in Alaska. This is black on the outside with 2 zippers. Let's see if I could put this on real quick and show it to you. It's lightweight puffer jacket, but it keeps you really warm. And then it's got the full hood, and it goes all the way around like this for wind. It's got a tie and a button right there, and it zips up, and it has pocket up here, and then I'll stand up and show you pockets on each side, and then fully zips up. So I really love this jacket. I wear it all the time. It did pour down and rain. We had a flood here over the weekend, and I had this jacket on, and the water just repels off of it. So, and this one's pink on the inside. Like I said, there's all different colors, and it even has inside pockets that you can put things in on both sides. So this is a really nice jacket, and it is compact. So I just fold it up really small in the suitcase, or you can put it back in that bag. It wasn't hard at all to get it back into the bag. So there's a jacket I suggest. I really love that. I got my son a waterproof men's jacket off of Amazon that he really loves. And I'll put that up in the pictures here of him wearing this one. It's kind of hard to see on here. He's really tall and big. So this brand says SPMOR. I'm not sure of that brand, but he loves this jacket. It's lightweight. It's not heavy because he gets really warm. But it's got like the mesh lining in it, and it is water resistant. The hood, you can zip on or off, and then this goes all the way around if you want to put that in and cinch it tight. So he loves this jacket. I'll put the link to this and some other pictures of his jacket he wore. Okay, the next thing we have is I bought these Skechers. They're called Go Hike waterproof or all-weather shoes. I had been looking for these. I live in a small town, so we don't even have a Skechers shoe store or outlet here or anything. So I had been looking for these shoes because I wanted to try them on. I happened to find them. We have a Fred Meyer. Now, not all states have Fred Meyers, but we happen to have that. And I found these shoes on sale at a really good price. And they're very comfortable. They're water resistant. They're all-terrain, so you can hike in them. They don't have too much like cleats or things on the bottom, just a little bit. I wore them to hike out to where the Mendenhall Glacier is and the Nugget Falls. And I wore them around all the time, basically, when we were in ports on cold days, or I wore them up on the deck too. So I'll show you some video and the pictures here of my shoes that I got. My son, for his shoes, he's got really big feet. I think these are like size 13. These are Filas that he got. They're water resistant Filas that he took to hike in. They have a little bit of grip on the bottom. That's about like the ones I wore that they had. We didn't do any severe hiking. We were on a dirt path, but it was pretty smooth. So those shoes were great for that. Just take some, depending on when you're going, look at the forecast, the whole time you're going, see if there's going to be rain, and then find some kind of water resistant shoes. Or I know they have stuff you can even put on your shoes that's supposed to make them a little water resistant, but I haven't tried that before. So just try that. I bought some water wicking socks last year to take. Wicking socks. I don't know. I didn't have to use them, but I love the socks. I'll put the link up to Amazon of those. I also have, if it's really cold, thermal socks that I got. The year I went in May to Alaska, it was freezing. It was so cold. We had a balcony cabin, and I stood on that balcony filming, and I was shaking the camera. I was so cold, and we were right up to the glacier because we went on a princess cruise, and they pull up right to the glacier. I think only Princess in Holland America does that. But that was just gorgeous. But it was so cold our whole trip and just downpoured the whole time. So I needed to be warm on that trip. It was cold. So some kind of water resistant socks, depending if you're going to be hiking in the water or you know what, you might not even need that. But I just found some water wicking socks that I found on Amazon, and those were really good. I wore those. I didn't need my thermal socks there when we went. We went in August. And then some kind of, they wear a lot of flannel shirts in Alaska. Everywhere you go, you're going to see the people wearing flannels. This one isn't actually flannel. This is a thin, like cotton. But if you're going in the earlier months like May, like I am, you may want to get a flannel shirt, or make sure you layer, because you never know. In the morning, you're going to start out cold, and by the afternoon, you might be really hot. So just layer your clothes so that you can take them off, throw some items in a backpack you're carrying with you, or wrap it around your waist or something. Layer your clothes. I recommend some kind of hat or beanie hat or something to cover your ears. This one I have is a thermal hat. There's a picture of me here I'm going to put up when I was on the top cruise deck, and we sailed into the Tracy Arm Fjord. That was on Carnival Cruise last August, and it was pretty cold. So I wore this thermal lined hat. This one I actually got from Big Five Sporting Goods, along with thermal gloves that match it. These are thermal heat gloves, and those were from Big Five Sporting Goods. I also got these cute little hats. I got a pink one and a black one, and they're really lined nicely and very soft. And these actually came from Temu, and I wore these on our last cruise when we were out in the pool deck, and they're really nice and really inexpensive. Now, I know some people don't like to shop at Temu, but I've actually bought a lot of things from Temu. Clothes, shirts, cruise essentials like crazy. If you want a cruise essential, go to Temu. I have a video on all the Temu things that I have bought on there. Cruise lanyards, cruise like little plastic makeup bags, cruise tops I've bought, shirts and bags, all different things. So I do have a video on the cruise things that I have bought on Temu. Don't be afraid of Temu. I've been shopping there for years. I've never had an issue with them, ever. I buy birthday things there for birthday parties because it's so much cheaper. I did get a pair of gloves from Temu. These are water resistant, and they also have it where you can, touch and still use your cell phone when wearing them, and these are very, very inexpensive. I got these on Temu. I have a lot of gloves, but these are easy to just throw in my coat pocket and take with me. And I think that's it for everything I have today that I take for Alaska. Now there are, you can also get some emergency ponchos. You can pick these up anywhere. If it's really going to rain hard, you could put a poncho on. I got these at Walmart for like $1.50. I think we actually got these when we went to Knott's Berry Farm, and we're going to ride on the log ride so we wouldn't get wet. And it worked. But there's some items that you should bring with you. Just keep checking the weather before you go and see what it's like. Like I said, I thought it was going to rain when we were there, and then it wasn't. It got really warm, and my son wore shorts the whole time. Of course, he wears shorts year round here in Oregon. But I think he does take some sweatpants with him, and he probably will this trip. Take some other longer pants with him. But those are some basic essentials to take. I want to thank you all for stopping by today. Check out some of my other videos. I do have videos on all the cruise essentials that I take into my cabin. I'm going to come out with another one because it's been a while since I came out with that. And that just has some extras that you should take that would help you out a little bit in your cabin. So stay tuned for that coming up next. And thank you all for stopping by today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It just takes a minute and it really helps me out. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again real soon on the Golden Cruiser. Bye for now.